Can you believe it? It's finally here, the 5-year anniversary weekend of total nonstop action wrestling. Hello, everybody. It's JB, Jeremy Borash, and on the program today, we'll have an exclusive Scott Steiner update, plus more news on the Don West Deal of the Day Slammiversary special. This is TNA Today.
This edition of TNA Today is brought to you by Hot Topic, now featuring a full line of TNA apparel nationwide. Hot Topic, and by TNA Mobile, the place for all of the latest breaking TNA news alerts, TNA wallpapers, and TNA ringtones. TNA Mobile, and now your host, Jeremy Borash.
Wrestling fans, the deal of the day has now turned into the deal of the year. It is Slammiversary, the 5-year special, and Don West, come on in, my friend. A lot of anticipation. You have been working around the clock. I've never seen a man running back and forth and back and forth. What do you got?
People have no idea how hard it was to bring this to you, how hard it was to find this. I mean, literally, we call this a find in the selling industry. And for all those people who see me sell ball cards all over the world for dozens of years.
24 years.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever sold a deal, even there, that I knew up front was as good as the deal that we're going to bring you. Because in this business, when you find something like this, you know what this is like? It's like going to a garage sale and
finding a Picasso.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. And it's happened to me once. A shoebox full of ball cards, and I pull out like Willie Mays rookie cards and things like that.
Unbelievable.
That's what this is like. We found something, folks. I'm going to tell you about this. I told you about the autograph special, so I'm going to get into the autographs first.
Okay.
And folks, I mean this. Normally I'd be like doing the old, wah, wah, wah. This deal is so important to me. It's so good. I want you to understand how incredible this is.
We don't need any sizzle, because this is steak, baby. This is steak.
Oh, you prime rib, filet mignon, chateaubriand, and all those other fine things.
And rump roast.
This is Philippe Rothschild. This isn't Molson Golden.
This isn't Steakums.
That's right.
This isn't Spam.
Here we are.
Ruth Chris, baby, delivered.
What we're going to do, I'm calling it kind of like the originals as far as the autographs. Every one of these autographs that you're going to get right here, and they will all be signed. They're all signing them right now as we speak. But as you get these, folks, I want you to know something. These are all people that are at the original show.
The original, the OGs, back in the day.
In fact, this one here I got to hold for last because there's a special story behind that.
Okay.
But the original show or the original show in Nashville.
Okay.
So, folks, and these shots are the shots you're going to get, some of the coolest shots.
Shots of a lifetime.
We're going to start it off with one of the hottest people right now in TNA, and I'm talking about the Wildcat, Chris Harris.
What a match last week on Impact.
Oh, well, and what a match at Sacrifice, too.
What a match at
shot when he beat James Storm at Sacrifice. You can literally see the broken beer bottle dripping down, the blood dripping down the body. That will be signed by the Wildcat, autograph for you.
Certificate of authenticity, too.
Called, you know how you always see shots that symbolize TNA or symbolize something? This is now being called the greatest photo in TNA history. This is AJ Styles and the Ultimate X match. Petey Williams, I believe it is hanging down, and AJ getting ready to give him the flying forearm off. It's an incredible shot. This photo is the most sought-after photo in TNA. It will be signed by the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles signing that one.
You may not know this because at the time he was low-key. Now he is Sin-Shi. But folks, this guy was in one of the most incredible matches in the history of TNA on the very first shows that we did down in Huntsville, Alabama. There was a 4-way match.
Oh, yeah, Jerry Lynn in there. Oh, it was great. AJ Styles.
Sin-Shi and Psychosis, and it was incredible. You are going to get one of the hardest autographs to get in TNA, right here.
No doubt.
Sin-Shi doing this just for me, just for us, for this package, when he found out what was in it. Before he wouldn't do it. When he found out what we put in it, he said, I would be honored.
He did it just for you. He doesn't like me.
How about James Storm? How about the blood gushing down his face at Sacrifice? Well, look, I mean, that was literally one of the scariest things I've ever seen. I've never seen a guy bleed like that. James Storm is going to sign these, already in process, signing the bloodiest picture I think that we've ever sold in the history of TNA. Oh, these are just 4 of the autographs you're going to get.
These are included in the package.
Ron the Truth
Everything
Killings,
you're seeing.
the second ever NWA TNA World Heavyweight Champion. The first ever black NWA TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Right here, Ron the Truth Killings. Autograph. One of the hardest autographs you've ever had to get. You cannot find this guy.
No.
Jerry Lynn.
No, look at this photo.
Jerry Lynn doing the cradle pile driver. Is that not an awesome shot? It'll be autographed. Every one of these will be autographed by these guys and certified for you. Every one of those. That's not all.
Wow, I can't even. Can I get another arm, please?
I don't know how you're going to do this. He is the king of the mountain. He is Jeff Jarrett.
Jarrett's in this too?
He's gone through it. First time we've ever done an autographed Jeff Jarrett piece.
This is
picture on TNA Today, ever.
Really?
First time. Here he is, incredible shot. Signature guitar. It embodies, you can see the belt, it embodies everything that Jeff Jarrett is. And for TNA Wrestling, it will be autographed by Jeff Jarrett. A lot of people don't know this. You'd have to see the original Gauntlet for the Gold to find this out. But the Monster Abyss, believe it or not, this was before he even became the Monster. But the Monster Abyss.
He was just confused.
He was just confused with the original title match, the Gauntlet for the Gold. First, we're going to give you this incredible shot. This is Abyss tearing off Sting's head. Is that not a killer shot?
Unbelievable.
You're going to get it autographed by the Monster Abyss, right? Let me just put it to you this way, folks. Think about what he's gone through in the last few months. You know how hard it was to get him to sign anything? Think of the damage that happened to his body in the last few months.
Yeah.
The Monster Abyss. All 8 autographs.
8 of them.
And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you right now, folks, the deal's $99. And if I just did these 8 autograph pictures for $99.
That's a steal.
I'm not even doing the whole, it's 300, 500, 200. Folks, it's $99, all 8 autographs. But let's just lay these out, JB.
Well, that would be a hell of a deal if it was just the 8 autographs.
It would be the greatest autograph deal we've ever done.
No doubt. 8 of them. Right here. Look at the great pictures and everything.
I don't even know how to do this except just do it all at once because this is a find. It's what we call in the industry a find. I want to show you all something.
Oh goodness.
I have.
This is the one, and you see all 8 of these pictures.
And they will all be autographed.
$99. That is the price of the package. But if you think we're through,
Folks, I can do one of the next items for $99 and sell every one of them, all 200 or 180 or whatever it is we have. We got to do a double check. It's less than 200 at this moment.
Can we tell you the story about, is this the eBay thing we were talking about earlier? Okay.
One of these items I'm going to show you.
I was just on eBay the other day and looked it up because I heard we were doing this. $122, I think.
$112.
$112 on eBay. 26.
Last year, $120 on eBay.
Okay.
Folks, we're going to give you not 1, not 2, but all 3 of the original. Yes,
the OGs.
Original TNA DVDs. I'm not kidding you, and I'm talking about Best of the Bloodiest Brawls.
The original.
That Slash of the Disciples of the New Church. This DVD, over $100 has been seen and bought. It is almost impossible to find. It is nearly impossible to ever find. You're going to get it. We could sell this right now for $100 and I'd sell every one of them. I'm throwing it in the package.
That is in the package. The Bloodiest Brawls.
I mean,
the hardest DVD in TNA history to find. You will not find this anywhere, I guarantee it.
There is the Disciples of the... let me just tell you a little bit
this is like the early day stuff. This is really, a lot of this stuff.
How about this? The Disciples of the New Church, Perry Saturn, Sandman, versus Triple X and the Harris Brothers. A bloody, gory match.
Disgusting.
Raven versus the Sandman.
I remember that. Remember that one from the Asylum?
New Jack, yeah. Bloody mess is in this deal with the Sandman. Jerry Lynn versus Just Incredible, one of the bloodiest matches we've ever had. And the Disciples of the New Church are in it a couple of times. With New Jack even.
Yeah.
I mean, this...
Can I tell you the behind-the-scenes story on this DVD too? This DVD was actually pulled by TNA due to the violent content.
Due to the violence.
It is actually that brutal, that violent.
It hasn't been sold since.
That's why the value skyrocketed. Well, what has happened is Don West has come across a very limited number.
Yeah, well, less than 200 right now. If you want to order this, I'm throwing in the original. This isn't the one that just came out.
These are from 2002.
2002.
Yeah.
This is the original. Yeah. This is gold, my friends. This is DVD gold. I'm going to throw in probably critically acclaimed, maybe the best DVD we've ever done, the original Best of the X Division.
Not going to find that one either.
AJ Styles, Jerry Lynn, Low Kiever, and Psychosis, the original match. The ladder match between AJ Styles, Jerry Lynn, and Low Key. I'm talking the legendary Kid Cash, AJ Styles. The legendary AJ Styles, Jerry Lynn feud is highlighted on here.
Wow.
I mean, the very first time you ever saw Christopher Daniels, the Amazing Red. The Amazing Red AJ Styles match, called maybe one of the greatest X Division matches of all time.
Wow.
In its entirety on this match. Juventud Guerrera, Jerry Lynn. It's just absolutely.
What about this? What about also on this? The very first ever Ultimate X match.
The very first ever Ultimate X Are you kidding me?
That's on there.
The very first
Right
ever.
there.
Oh, it is. The very first ever Ultimate X on this DVD right now. If you find it, you're paying around $80 right now.
They're
just
rare.
for this DVD.
Collectors.
We're giving you both these for $99 and all 8 autographed pictures. Barely 200 of you can do this. There will be a limit.
They'll be gone today.
I'm not
They'll be
sure.
gone. They'll be gone.
There's a limit of how many you can buy because a dealer right now would buy all 180. We're going to put a limit. I'm not even sure what it is.
We want the fans to get this. This is a gift to the fans.
These will. Well, let me just throw in the final one. The best of the NWA.
Why not? Throw it in there too.
The original Gauntlet for the Gold. You want to see Abyss before he was the Monster Abyss? You can only see it on this. The original Gauntlet for the Gold. Ron the Truth Killings versus Jeff Jarrett. One of the greatest title matches in the history of TNA. The Jeff Jarrett AJ Styles. The Jeff Jarrett Raven most anticipated title match in TNA history.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
AJ Styles, D'Lo Brown. The America's Most Wanted New Church feud. Me and you were in Gatlinburg. Remember that?
Oh,
and
yeah.
we watched that match up there, and it was so incredible.
Right.
And I just can't even describe it.
Nothing beats the mountains, a jacuzzi, a beverage, and people gouging the crap out of each
Hot
other.
women and TNA wrestling, you know what I mean? The Triple X America's Most Wanted feud. The first steel cage match.
Oh, yeah.
The first, the greatest steel cage match, I still think, ever. Triple X, which was Helix Skipper, it was Low Key at the time, and Christopher Daniels against America's Most Wanted in the very first ever. Folks, that right there, $50 to $100 if you can find it. You get all 3 of the originals. I'm not kidding you. Let me explain something about these 3. I will never, ever sell them at a discounted rate like I do other DVDs on the deal of the day. No. I will never offer any of these for $10 a piece, ever.
No.
You won't see it. They will never be less than $20 a piece. I believe they're actually probably going. I mean, I don't know if they will ever be offered. I don't even know what
there's not going to be any left. There's not going to be any left.
But I think they originally sold for like 20 something. They will never, ever, ever, ever be offered for a discounted rate. And I don't know if they'll ever be offered ever again. This is your chance right now. Well, there's only, like I said,
no, they're going to be gone. Sorry, Don. I hate to tell you this, but once these go, they're going to go.
I just wanted people to know that a year from now, you will not see us do this at a discounted rate. 2 years from now, you will not see us.
Because this is all we got.
We might sell them at $100 a piece 3 months from now. $100 a piece, so you better be watching.
I would like to, if I didn't know any better, if I didn't work here, I'd buy these and put them up on eBay tomorrow and cash in and go to the bank and go to Jamaica.
I'm telling you, that's what people will be doing. We're doing all 3 of the originals and all the 8 autographs of the original people. Wildcat Chris Harris, Sin Chi, of course, James Storm, Ron the Truth Killings, all champions, all of them champions. The Monster Abyss, Jeff Jarrett, and these are the actual shots that you're going to have signed. Jerry Lynn doing the cradle power driver.
Certificate of authenticity with that, unbelievable.
Everything will be certified, JB, but I am not kidding you. If you pass up on this, if I just sold this right here for $99, I'd sell out. I'd sell all 180 of these that I have. I would sell out. I'm telling you folks right now, you get the original Best of the Bloody Sprawls. It was pulled because of the violence. You get the original Best of the X Division. I think top to bottom the greatest DVD ever done. And the original Best of the title matches. You get all 3, all 8 autograph pictures. $99, JB, and I don't know what else to say.
The only real thing I have to say about this is happy Slammiversary. Unbelievable.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Independence Day, Happy Easter, and Happy freaking Slammiversary, the best ever!
Abyss was on the receiving end of the single most gruesome beating in TNA history. It just proved my point. Abyss is finished.
But those sick images, they're still fresh in my mind. That was one of the most violent, one of the most brutal, one of the most sadistic beatings that I've ever seen with Christian Cage and Tomko against the Monster Abyss.
I demand to know who my opponent is, and I demand to know right now.
It's somebody that I've heard you say yourself is beneath you. You got no respect for.
Are you serious?
So don't worry about it. I've told you that before. Don't worry. It's going to be fine.
Christian Cage has narrowed it down to the point that he thinks his opponent tonight is going to be Shark Boy. Who will it be? Look at this monster unleashed.
Christian Cage doesn't stand a chance in this match.
Here's 350 pounds.
The Monster Abyss is just manhandling Christian right now. Look at it. Oh my God!
Walk right into a choke slam from the Monster Abyss.
Tomko gets the big boot. Flash from the past. That barbed wire fence.
Christian's gonna light up. Look out!
Big boot. The Monster Abyss can't be stopped.
Bodies laid out all over the impact zone.
It's Slammiversary weekend. What a deal of a day that was, Don West. I'll tell you what, we feel like celebrating right now because those things are going to fly off the shelves.
They might already be gone.
I don't know how you do it, my friend. I don't know how you do it.
Might already be gone. It was incredible. That was a treat. That's what we call a find. And congratulations to everybody that got that.
No
You
doubt.
are a lucky individual.
This Sunday, it all happens. It's Slammiversary exclusively on pay-per-view. Don West, I got a question for you. Who is going to emerge this Sunday as the very first TNA World Heavyweight Champion? Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Kurt Angle? Is it going to be Christian Cage?
We have so many unanswered questions, JB. We don't even know who the 5 members are going to be.
Sure.
That's what's so incredible about all this. We know 4. We don't know 5. And it makes things so difficult to predict. But I'm going to tell you something. I believe that will be the greatest King of the Mountain match in history.
No doubt about it. The crowd is going to be rambunctious. They're going to be wild. They're going to be out of control. Just
Rabid.
like back in the day. Here in Nashville, Tennessee, everybody's looking forward to Slammiversary this Sunday. So many great matches to talk about, too. We talked about Frank Wycheck. Tennessee Titan going to get involved.
Kyle Vanden Bosch will be in his corner. I'm going to tell you something. That match will surprise everybody. I've never seen a guy. I've never seen one of the athletes that we brought in that has taken it as serious as Frank Wycheck has. And I mean, I am impressed. Watching him work out. I'll tell you another one that just amazes me, and I think it's going to be incredible. The Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, Chris Sabin for the X Division title.
Look out for that. Could this be the Black Machismo's
that'd be
culmination? Get all the way to the X Division title. It's going to be incredible. Not to mention the fact there's so many great matches. TNAWrestling.com. We will have coverage all weekend long leading up to the pay-per-view event. Of course, then we are off to Orlando. Northeast tour coming up next week. We're going to be on location with TNA Today.
How about Sting against Christopher Daniels?
How about Sting versus Christopher Daniels? It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Hey, I'm wearing a shirt here.
Yeah. Whoa, Big Papa Pump!
Yeah. Wow. What a week I had. Huh?
I was talking with Jeff Jarrett, just real quick, and who was involved in that match, and told me that he has seen some freaky things in his life, but that was probably the freakiest he's ever seen.
It kind of puts in perspective, too, that at any moment, any time,
Anything.
these guys are putting their lives on the line in the ring. Appreciate it. Big Papa Pump sustained
Literally,
a
their
super
lives.
kick. A super kick to the, actually ended up, cut the trachea and, had to go in through the side. It was a real ugly situation. But I'll tell you what, my week in Puerto Rico was kind of interesting because I had to kind of supervise everything and make sure he had somebody from the outside.
JB nurturing Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
I don't think it was really like that. No, here's how it kind of basically went down. There were a smorgasbord, a constant revolving door of hot nurses going into his room, okay? I'll be honest, all right? And I am sitting there on the outside. I'm looking at my clock. He wants nothing to do with me. He says, Mr. Borash. He doesn't call me Mr. Borash. He says, hey, Borash. He says, Borscht, actually.
Borscht.
Go to the store, give me this, give me this, give me protein shakes. I was running around that island. I unfortunately knew the area really well, and that's why I had to stay with him because he was verbally abusive the entire time. Ungrateful. I'm wearing his shirt there just because I want to see the guy get better. It's a freak injury. No one wants to see anybody get hurt. And he does actually send all the thank yous and everything. He'd like to very much say he doesn't give a crap about any of it. So, expecting a full recovery. It's going to take a little while, but full recovery for Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Fans, get on this DVD special.
One last
Wow,
chance.
how about
I
it?
don't know if you understand, folks. If there's any left at all, go to the website. Go right away. Click on this deal. The original 3 DVDs. This is your last chance. Best of the Bloody Spalls, the original. All the originals of 2002. Best of the X Division, and of course, best of the title matches. 8 autographed pictures of originals. Abyss, Jeff Jarrett, Cincy, Jerry Lynn, James Storm, Wildcat Chris Harris, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and Ron the Truth Killings, all autographed. Plus the $399. I believe it right now. I put this at a value of around $500. I really do. When you consider what you can sell autographed pictures for and what these DVDs are going, $400 to $500 value, $99 now.
5 years of epic battles. 5 years of amazing moments and unforgettable memories. This is the event that is 5 years in the making. TNA Wrestling returns to the place where it all began. Music City, USA, for the hottest pay-per-view event of the summer. TNA Wrestling presents Slammiversary, live from Nashville, Sunday, June 17th on pay-per-view.